How's it going, fellow foxes? My name is Solaito, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Diggy's Adventure. If you want to play along, there will be a sponsored download link below in the description through which you can download Diggy's Adventure totally for free on Android or iOS. So let's jump into today's episode. If you still remember from the first episode, we completed the quest Finding Father, and basically we met with the assistant of your father. So we also started another quest, which was this quest in the kitchen, where we had like this ingredient, where we were making some kind of like food for us to eat to give us additional energy. So it's time to collect that food. There we go. Sauté de Luxor. Congratulations, you have finished another quest. There we go. We finished the quest and we get some apple pie, so that's quite neat. So let's close this down and talk to Linda, because apparently she's gonna give us a quest. So, mysterious curse. Your father went missing. It could be connected to the rumors about the curse. You'll have to do something about it. Go to the town and talk to the priest of Anubis in the temple. Okay, so we're heading to Luxor town here, and we're gonna have a chit chat with the Anubis priest. Let's see what he has to say. The priest is over here. Let's go up there and talk. Congrats! I can now manage to get around even though I only have myself to rely on. I'm a big boy now and I don't need any hand holding. There will be no more tutorial hints from now on. Okay, that's quite cool. There we go. Let's talk to this guy over here. Mysterious curse. It's true, our gods have cursed our town, and though I've never seen you before in my life, I can tell you are the kind of guy that could save us. To quell the anger of the gods, we must gather all of their mythical fragmented stone tablets, and since I represent the god Anubis, you can start with this tablet. So you need to get one piece, and we're gonna find it in the deserted tomb. So let's head over there. So here we are, it's time to start some digging. I like to dig out every single thing in a room, because you get an experience bonus when you do so. So it's always beneficial to do so if you have enough energy. Okay, there we go. Let's keep on digging. And also certain tiles give you additional resources, just that's very helpful. There we go. So we're looking for one stone tablet here. There's a chest over here, so I'm gonna take a look what's inside. Some canned beans, that can come in helpful. A mushroom, getting tons of cool, valuable resources here while digging. So there's a bat over here, but I don't think that does anything special. No, it's just an aesthetic, basically. It doesn't do anything. So let's dig down here and see what this cave or tomb has in store for us. Here we go. What is this? I'm not really sure. It seems like a dead end, so we'll pay no attention to it and dig on further. Okay, so there's a sign over there, so we should definitely read what it has to say. Let's take a look. Oh, and we even leveled up to level 7. That's quite nice. You get some tomatoes for that, and a ton of new items which will be available to us. Okay, so let's take a look what the sign has to say. This is the entrance to the deserted tomb. Oh, so basically we're not in the deserted tomb yet. We still have to enter it. I wasn't aware of that, so let's dig out these final blocks here, and then it's time for us to enter the deserted tomb and see what lies in it. Here we go. Let's dig through this wood and get some lumber for that. Okay, wow, this is looking pretty cool. First, I want to definitely take a look what the sign has to say. I see there are 2 levers, but I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with them. Use both levers to raise the bridge. Okay, so we're gonna have to get to both levers apparently. This is the first one here. There we go. So one part of the bridge is being pulled. So we'll first dig out the rest of the blocks here. There we go. This is the last block, so now we can pull on this lever and it should open the other part of the bridge. There we go. So it's time to move forward and see what is in the next room. Hopefully we'll find a tablet quite soon. Congratulations, you cleared this location. You get a 50 stars. So that's what I'm talking about, why it's important to clear out the entire room basically, because you get this bonus. And it's a quite nice bonus, so I like to go for it. And as you can see, I have more than enough energy at the moment. I have 293 energy of the 210 which are available to me. So basically, if I'm not using that energy, I'm really wasting it. So I can just as well use it to get an experience bonus. Okay, so here we are. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do over here. There's like an arrow over here, so I think we'll have to see what this is. Anubis. Anubis is the god who guards the underworld, watches over the process of mummification, and decides whether the soul or the deceased enters the underworld or not. Okay, so we got one piece of the tablet basically, but we'll have to find a ton more. Okay, so we'll close this down and see what the priest has to say. Maybe you should return to the town now, so we're gonna have to go back to the town, talk with the priest, so hopefully he can explain the meaning of all this. Wonderful, bless you my child. Mysterious Curse, and here we go, another quest completed. We get a ton of cool stuff. The Curse of Luxor, Luxor town. We might have accidentally unleashed an ancient curse on Egypt, but we found the first piece of Anubis plate. Surely we'll collect all the Egyptian gods' plates in no time, then we can go back to looking for my father. Okay, so it seems like we have some work to do before we can actually start looking for our father. Smugglers Hideout. Rumor has it that some smugglers have a hideout not too far from here. Likely they trade in lots of artifacts. I have a suspicion that you will find another tablet piece there. Okay, so let's go to the smugglers then. So yeah, as you could see, like in the previous picture, like where the complete tablet was, it had a lot of pieces, so that means we'll have a ton more pieces to collect. So my father will have to wait for a while, because we're pretty busy with completing this tablet and removing an ancient curse from Egypt. There's a vase over there, so I'm really interested to see what the vase has inside of it. So let's open it up. And it's a watermelon, okay. That can always come in handy when we get a little bit thirsty. Wow, these smugglers are hiding out pretty good. Like, if law enforcement had to actually find these guys, they would be in for a hard time because they would have to do so much digging. It's pretty insane. Okay, so level 7. We got some more tomatoes. And a ton of cool stuff, some giant mushrooms to put in our camp. That's quite nice. Okay, so let's dig out further, and as you can see on the top right, there's actually a chest for us over there. So I'm gonna take a look what's inside of that. Oh, it was just some experience and some coins, nothing too fancy. So let's head the other way here and see if we can find these smugglers, or perhaps the tablet we're looking for. This is another vase over here. Wow, these smugglers must have tons of loot. There we go, another melon. Like, these smugglers, are they smuggling watermelons perhaps? That would be a kind of a strange good to smuggle if you ask me. So let's keep on digging here to find these watermelon smugglers. Oh, and we actually still have to descend to another room. And we've already done so much digging. Okay, so let's take a look what's beneath here. Another vase. I'm gonna find out what's inside that one. Another watermelon perhaps? Yes, indeed. And in the chest, there's some energy and some coins. I can always use that. So let's dig down further. These smugglers are hiding out pretty good. Wow, this is a giant room. It's probably the last room because, as you can see, the tablet is, or the tablet piece is over there. So we can almost touch it basically. Let's dig this out. There's a ton of vases over here, so we'll get a lot of watermelons from those. So before I collect the tablet, I will first dig out the rest of this place. At the moment we have not that much energy, we have 150 energy left, so that should be enough to clear out this room. And perhaps we might even level up or receive some additional energy from clearing out these bricks, so that should give us enough energy for the moment. Wow, oh, a ton of watermelons we're getting here. Really strange why a smuggler would smuggle that. I'd expect them to smuggle gold or illegal goods like weapons and such. There we go. They also smuggled some sugar apparently. So it's time to pick up the tablet over here. Anubis. So here we got another tablet piece, but there are a ton more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still have to collect 9 pieces. That's quite a lot. So there we go, another 50 stars we get for that. That's quite nice. Smuggler's Hideout. Maybe you should return to town now. Okay, let's head back to Luxor town, have a chat with the priests once again. 9 more pieces we have to collect. My father will be pretty angry that we're waiting so long to come and look for him. Smuggler's Hideout. Another quest completed? There we go. Let's talk to him. A daily reward. Okay, so basically every day we come back we'll get a special reward. Sadly enough, I don't really play Diggy's Adventure daily. I play it like twice or thrice a week, but not daily, so I might not be able to get these sweet gem rewards and special items, but you should definitely. There we go. 17 lumber. Wow, that's pretty insane. Thank you very much. Let's talk to the priest. Listen, the unjust ruler of this town has put my assistant Ramses into prison based on false accusations. Could you try to set him free? He might be helpful in our quest. Talk to Ramses the assistant, okay? So basically we're gonna have to do a prison break here apparently, because law enforcement didn't do their job. They arrested an assistant falsely and they just let smugglers roam free. That's kind of illogical to me. So here's a guard over there. Maybe we should just talk to him and see what he has to say. Go away, this area is restricted. Oh no. Let's see what's inside this vase over here. Another watermelon. Why does every vase contain a watermelon? That's just very strange to me. There's like a torturing device over there. And some weapons over here. Okay, so there's a boulder over here, so we're gonna have to pull this one back. One more space over here, so that should be enough. So now we can pass through this entrance here, collect the lumber, and see how we can actually enter this prison. I hope we'll have enough energy to actually complete this level, because we're spending a lot of energy on clearing out the entire room each and every time. But I definitely think it's beneficial. Oh, and we actually just leveled up. All my worries are gone. There we go, level 8. You get 160 energy for that. That's more than enough. There we go. So we just can keep on digging for now and see what this prison has in store for us. We'll probably have to get to some lever or some mechanism that will like remove those bars from the entrance so we can actually enter the prison and talk to Ramses' assistants. Okay, so let's open up this room. Nothing really special in it though. So we'll keep on mining here. And here's another lever, and here's like some kind of icon. Would that be his assistant? I'm not even sure. So let's open this up, see what happens. It opens up this door, so let's take a look. But like, this guy is very little. Oh no, what was that? What was that? I don't know what that was. Some kind of doll or something? That was just pretty strange. Oh, here's another little guy. Like, these guys lock in children? That's pretty harsh. So first, clear out a little bit of these blocks over here before we pull on the lever to release this guy. Okay, another little boy released from its cell. I'll open up this one. And now, oh, what did that do? Oh yeah, there, it's opened up now. So let's talk to this little boy. And now let's talk to the assistant. I see, oh no, wait, we should actually first clear out these rooms. But as you can see, there's like a path or a ladder down, which we'll definitely take a look at what that does. But first, before I leave this room, I wanted to have a talk with the assistant over here. So let's give that a shot. Oh, actually, there's a vase over here. Gonna check this one out first. And obviously, there's a watermelon inside. What else could there be in a vase sitting in a prison? It's probably a rotten watermelon, though. Oh, a friendly face. Thank you very much. I have spotted a piece of the plate of Anubis which you are looking for, in the room where I was interrogated, but first help the children out of their cells. Okay, so we already rescued a couple of orphans, but there are some more down below, I suppose, so it's time to rescue those two. Wow, that is just very cruel of these Egyptians locking in these little children. I know, these little Anubises, what are they? I'm not really sure. But we might as well collect it. There we go. Time to set this child free. There we go. Once again, we're getting pretty low on energy. We only have like 50 energy left, so it's not looking so good for us. There we go. I think we have freed all of the orphans, but I would still like to dig down here because there's a chest over there and the tablet piece is actually over there, so we definitely have to take a look. What's that? How? Okay, we can actually pull it like this. Okay, that was kind of tricky because I thought you could only pull the boulder in one way, but apparently you can pull it in multiple ways. Okay, it seems like we don't have enough energy over here, so I'm gonna take a look in my inventory and see if we can actually eat something. So apparently we have 9 watermelons, so I'll just eat one of those. That should give us 20 energy, which is enough. And now we can actually continue our adventure. So we collect another piece of the tablet, but there's also a chest over here, so let's see what that is. Tutankhamun's sarcophagus. That's very strange. What is this? I don't know. Looks pretty good, we got it. Okay, so let's close this down and head back up, because we're gonna have to do a talk. Oh no, actually we don't have to head back up. Or actually we do. Because if you paid very close attention here, there was actually a block which was blocked by like Ramses' assistant basically, and we couldn't mine this block, so that prevents us from clearing the entire room. So there we go. That's actually got us 70 experience. That's quite nice we got that. So now actually we can go back. Congratulations, you have completed Hero of Egypt level 1. Okay, I'm not even sure what's going on, but apparently we did something amazing, because we get such a huge reward. Look at that, all these resources. And we even leveled up from that, and we got a ton of cool items. We even got a refrigerator, wow. You can definitely use a refrigerator in the desert. Okay, so let's head back to Luxor town and talk with the priest over here. Prison break. Congratulations, you have finished another quest. 30 gold and 50 experience. Okay, so we've been playing for about 22 minutes, it's quite a while now, so I'll end this episode here. Don't forget, fellow foxes, there will be a sponsored download link below in the description through which you can download Diggy's Adventure totally for free on Android or iOS. Also, if you'd like this episode, definitely drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe to get updated on future Diggy's Adventure content. Also, if you have any suggestions for me on how I can play this game even better, if you have tips or tricks, definitely put them below in the comments. I'll read all of them and I'll do my best to get back to you. So definitely do that. Stay awesome, fellow foxes, and see you next time.